right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blades, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blades. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down. And you've seen that from Curtis Blades, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blades is a beast in the heavyweight division. He
was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blades here tonight. Were dismissive of the polar bear Sergey Spivak when he lost to Marcin Tybura back in 2020. But that was the setback that he needed to put in the requisite time to take his game to the next level. Largely, it's been all systems go. Everybody that Sergey Spivak has been favored to beat since then, he has beat them, and more often than not by finish. Certainly when he has ran into the elite guys like Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane, he has proven to be one step behind. But with another training camp behind him in Las Vegas, Sergey Spivak believes tonight is going to be his night that he secures a UFC title. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blades. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Sergey Polar Bear Spivak!
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon. Well, prevailing wisdom coming in was that Curtis Blades would go for the takedown early and often, but as his striking has developed over several years now on this UFC roster, he is able to present a lot of different looks to the opposition. So let's see if Blades will go to the wrestling realm tonight, or maybe strike a little bit more than we've seen in fights past. Circling away towards the left now.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Look at the clinch there is good by Curtis Blades. And there's the single leg. Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody in this arena knew that he wanted to get the early takedown, and opponent couldn't stop it. Sometimes
you're so good at something, it doesn't matter what your opponent's doing. This man is such a great wrestler, he was able to secure that takedown.
Oh, the high kick lands.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
Blades his elbow. Strike lands clean.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
It's amazing. One calf kick can do so much damage. Starting to show some signs of bruising there.
It's already starting to limit him.
Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
Go on, Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
So far. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on this level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You have that weapon. You have that ability.
Blades is going for the shove here. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Curtis Blades. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. That was nice.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Takes his back now.
There it is. Now he's run him out.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He's got to start throwing now.
Just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
immediately gets the underhook. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace out right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Uppercut lands. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so that round is in the books. Blades has got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he's got the target, he has got to continue to go there. He's got to continue to land in that spot to try to get his opponent out of it.
Of course, his corner imploring him to be more sound defensively. The cut man appeared to do a pretty good job. Let's see how this next round plays out. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kicks.
Oh, a huge block there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, shades of Ben Saunders against Brandon Wolf back in the day. A lot of knees, a lot of volume here. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
My boy John Anik is a encyclopedia of knowledge and threw it all the way back. But those knees will definitely take a fat the longer this fight goes.
Spivak gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Over and over, that elbow finds its home. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack.
Oh, nice.
Single collar tie. That shot blocked by Curtis Blades. Spivak's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, nice by Blades. He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come now.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns.
Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the knife, that one landed right on the shoulder.
Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth. But the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection. And look at the post on the opposite side to give him...
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over. Oh! They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, he hurt him again!
Huge shot!
Oh my God, it hurt. It's hurt. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
Spivak's really pressing now. And he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Spivak's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches and...
Oh, beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on B Street. He's hurt so bad.
All right, so the referee, yes, is going to step in here. He will call on the doctor to look at that nose. That is unrecognizable at this stage of the fight.
His nose is broken. I mean, it's turned sideways. The blood's pouring, going down into his mouth. It looks like he's having a very difficult time breathing.
Well, if you like blood, this is the fight for you. Doesn't appear to be affecting his vision too badly right now. Looks as though he's going to let him play.
Wow, he allows him to continue. Very surprising.
Fans are with it. All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Spivak's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, that's the end of the round, and we will go right into the corner of the fighter with that brutal cut on his nose. Really, really bad here. You got to think they're going to, at the very least, call the doctor in, and if that cut gets any worse than it is now, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That's a setup blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly.
Spivak's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Razor Blades.
Well, there is a new heavyweight force to be reckoned with. His name is Curtis Razor Blades. Congratulations to Mr. Blades and his team, Team Elevation. Huge result for them here tonight. And a lot of people were wondering, what is the ceiling on Curtis Blades? Might be UFC heavyweight champion after